Hey everybody, my name is Ed and I am here to talk to you about color palettes in Manga Studio 5. I started this channel because I got a hold of Manga Studio and really started getting into doing digital art after having not done art for a long time. And I found that online there just aren't very many tutorials. There are a few and they're not bad, but every now and then I find myself trying to figure something out and I just can't. And so I really have a hard time and I sit around and Google things and look through forums and everything like that, and I feel like I'm acquiring this knowledge that I could potentially share with other people and save them a step. So I decided to start putting them in videos. So please let me know what you think and if you have any ideas in the comments. But today I just want to talk about color palettes in Manga Studio. So I do a regular comic strip, and I have these 4 animal characters that are regularly in the strip. This character's name is Watson. They have very simple colors. Watson here has only about 4 colors to him, and most of my characters have somewhere between 3 and 4 colors. But what I find is that what I was trying to do before is I would go to color in a character and I have to actually open a previous picture of him in Manga Studio and sample from that so I could get the colors to be consistent across comics, and that's just not very efficient. So what I wanted to do is figure out how to save my custom colors for each character into Manga Studio, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. So as you probably are aware, this is Manga Studio. It more or less is in the same format it is in when you take it out of the box and load it onto your computer or download a digital copy of it. And what you'll see is the colors that are provided in this version. This is Manga Studio 5, not EX, just the plain Manga Studio 5. You'll see this color wheel down here. And in addition to the color wheel, you have a couple other tabs here. You have this tab with sliders. You have a tab here with default color swatches, and you can select from a list here. And then you have tabs here where you can do some blending of different colors and so forth. Okay, so there's a lot of things you can do with color, and this is one improvement in Manga Studio 5 versus 4. The tab you're going to want to look at today is the color set tab. Okay, and you might have a character that you use regularly who has 50 colors and different tones and things like that. As I said, mine are very basic, as you can see as well. So this is a very basic example. But what you want to do here is this default color set isn't that useful. You want to actually create your own. So you're going to go to this little wrench icon here and click on that. That says Edit Color Set, and it will bring up some examples. What you can see is I've actually already created 2 up here that are non-standard. Everything from here down is standard in Manga Studio 5. So I'm going to add one called Watson, and to do that I'm going to add new settings, and it comes up with a new color set. You could leave it as that or call it whatever you want. I recommend calling it something that you'll remember so that you'll know where to find it later. So I'm going to call it Watson since my character's name is Watson, and I'm going to click OK. And in doing this, it'll take a second, but it will actually give you this big transparent palette of boxes. And you're going to click on each box to add a color. At first I thought, well, maybe you select the color and then you use like the fill tool to put it in here. What I'm finding is that if you click on the box, this little box here is the top left corner, and then you click, use the I button, I as in Igor, you get your eyedropper, or you can just come up and click on the eyedropper at the top. And then you can actually click on the color and it shows up in the box. So I can click on the next box, I can click on another color, boom, shows up in the box. Do that until I have all my colors. In my case, I have 4 colors, as I said, not super complicated. And I've got 4 colors in my Watson palette, so I'm pretty much done. If you don't like having all these extra boxes here, you can actually delete them. You can just delete all of them. You might be able to actually start with fewer of them. I haven't figured that part out yet. But I'm not going to delete them all here in the interest of saving time. You can also add them by hitting this button. And you don't have to do anything. It's saved now. So if I close Manga Studio and open it back up, it'll still be here. You can see that I've done this for a couple of my other characters. These other characters only have some very basic colors. So I thought that was pretty cool, and it's going to save me a lot of time having to color my characters from now on, so I hope it helps you as well. That's it for this video. If you are interested in more, please check out my channel. I will have more of them there. I will also have some book reviews as I'm trying to get kind of back into art. I'm starting to buy more and more art instruction books and reading them, and we'll probably be doing some reviews of them. If you want to check out my comic, you can check it out at cantorwont.com, KANTORWONT.com, or you can send me a message on Twitter. Please follow me, hit me up. My Twitter address is EDOMANIAC, Edomaniac. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and keep drawing, keep making cool stuff, and maybe I'll see you on the internet.